All right, day 2 of NaNoWriMo has just begun. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Just slept a nice amount, so I'm ready to conquer that word count. Maybe let's try to get to even 2,000 today. Just marginal steps, you know, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, spread out throughout the day, and it'll be good. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Then we're gonna write the screenplay. We're gonna have to head back to my house today, so maybe I'll do a little bit of editing if I can fit it in. Today's also an arm workout. It's a Saturday, so that's what's up. I did a little bit of abs yesterday, but yeah, since I felt a little sick, I couldn't go hard. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Look at this thing. Yeah. Say hi, Thor. Say hi. He says hi. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. He's like Thor, like the god of thunder. He really lives up to the name. Damn, tried to get the shot for the video. Made it too milky. Yay, all right, we got to 648 words, as you can see right here. 1,000 words left for today minimum, but we'll still try to get to 2,000. We're gonna be leaving soon to get some lunch as well, so I'll check in with you when we're back. So I lied, we're not going to my place. I'm just working out right now. It's only 20, couldn't choose the weight. All right, see you after. All right, finish the workout. Now I'm gonna go shower. All right, shower over. Now we're gonna have to finish the workout for the day, and after that, probably some food, some dinner, and then we're gonna finish off the day with some screenwriting. We did it. We did it. 21,000 words. 2,100 words. There you go, to be specific, 2179. Let's get it. 446 pages. Oh, NaNoWriMo day 2 complete. Now we have some buffer word count. So if I do fuck up one day, we'll have a little bit done. We should be fine for most of November, but yeah, just in case, it's always good to have more. So there we have it, 2,100 words. I'll write a little bit of the screenplay later, and that should be all for today. All right, so I'm done my writing for the day. I'm at exactly a page with the screenplay. Didn't really get too far. I think I'm a little tired for now, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Chilling, and yeah. So got that 2,000 words today like I planned. Kind of turned out like a fluke, I feel. It wasn't even, I wasn't completely married to the idea of 2,000 words, but I was able to do it. Probably it was just the scene, honestly. I was just really invested in the scene. I really wanted to give it my all, so that's definitely why I got that far today. Usually it's pretty hard to reach 2,000, even for, you know, authors way more experienced than me, so I'm pretty glad I got there today. But the writing advice I want to talk about today is premise, because we're still at the beginning of NaNoWriMo, and I feel like premise is probably a good thing to talk about. You know, people starting late or not, or you know, starting whenever they feel like it. Just premise is a good thing to have in mind. And you know, how do you come up with a good premise? Premise is definitely a hard step because it's the first step, to be honest. You know, it's where you come up with the characters, where you come up with the plot, where you come up with the setting partially. And yeah, those are the really the three main elements. But I'd like to give you a little tool, or share a little tool that I think could be useful for generating premise, and that is generally 3 steps that are important. Now, I won't add plot into it because plot is an element that's it depends on a lot more variables than these 3 that I'm going to introduce to you. But I kind of like to think of it as a story dial that you can kind of manipulate into your own story. Now, we'll begin with, for example, character. You know, so there's standard archetypes you could follow in writing, but I found that there are the 12 Jungian archetypes in psychology.
Jungian.
Of types of people. They're the most kind of basic archetypes I can think of that encapsulate a kind of character, although a character can share two or more characteristics of the archetypes. I feel like the 12 are very good. So if you want to choose one of the 12, you could choose at random, you could choose it yourself. I feel like, you know, there's, you know, the comedian, the jester, there's the leader, there's the innovator, there's the artist, there's the enforcer. There's so many different types of archetypes to choose from. So I do urge you to choose one of those and then build on it. Make it as nuanced as you can, but that is the basic. Now, the next part of the dial that you want to use is tone or atmosphere, because that really does help the development of the plot. So think about what kind of tone you want to invoke. Do you want to invoke a mysterious tone? Do you want to invoke a kind of family-friendly tone, something wholesome? Do you want action? Do you want drama? That kind of stuff. It gets from very simple to very complex, because you can also stack tone, you know, which in turn helps you develop the kind of plot you want. So those characters influence tone, the tone influence the characters. There you have it. Now, the next step in the dial, the third one, is setting. Now, I don't mean specific setting as in, like, you know, I don't know, a Star Destroyer, like in Star Wars or something like that, you know? But that setting would be, let's say, a man-made structure, as well as space. So you combine those two and you have something like a Death Star or a Star Destroyer, you know, those kinds of things, a spaceship. Another one could be a forest, you know, a desert, something very broad. And that also, you know, helps reinforce or subvert / juxtapose your tone and the characters you choose. So if you choose a comedic archetype of a character, but you throw him into a dark story in terms of tone, in, I don't know, a clown house, there you have it, right? That's a story right there. And so it complements and juxtaposes itself, and you can build on it kind of infinitely. So yeah, I would encourage you to use this kind of story dial idea for your stories. This would work super well with short stories. So if you're struggling to develop short stories, that's definitely something I'd recommend. Something like novels, perhaps, that's definitely a bigger commitment. So you do just want to be 100% sure of what you want to do from the get-go before you really dive into it. I mean, you know, writing 5,000 words of a draft and then abandoning it is not a big deal, but if you do get past 20,000 words, 30, 40, 50,000 words, it's difficult to abandon a draft. So you do have to be really sure what you want to do. So the dial is only there as an exercise. If you do want to use it for a big story, you can, but I would just encourage you to try it out in a variety of different formats and mediums and see how it works for you. But yeah, that's all for the advice today. Day 2 of NaNoWriMo is over now. It's been a very productive day. You know, a lazy productive day, I suppose. Didn't go outside all too much today, but I did have a nice little workout. I suppose it wasn't that little, it did last pretty long. my biceps and triceps and forearms all hurt, so that's perfect. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you day 3.
There's a star